everyone, it's Gabby. Welcome to my channel. Today it is going to be my intro for my Those Eyeshadow project 2021. This was started by Alexi. She's doing this project again this year, so go check her out. You will find her down in the description box below. And yeah, so the rules are going to stay pretty much the same, but the first change is that I will do 5 shades instead of 4. And a lot of you suggested that I pick a palette to randomize the 5th shade from, because I was quite unsure about what I wanted to do, because I thought 5 shades might be a little too much, but I wanted the variety. So I don't know, I was quite torn about it. But I cannot, I just cannot decide on a palette to focus on. So I think I will just randomize those. But I do want to have at least one shimmer shade, because my Panda palette is very matte heavy and I will need some shimmer shades. I will probably have a different spreadsheet at some point, but I don't have it right now, and I just wanted to get my new shades. So I'm filming this, and I don't know, I will probably have a separate list for shimmers to get that that shimmery part that I'm missing in my Panda palette, and be more successful in this project, if that makes any sense. But yeah, for now, I'm just randomizing 5 shades. And I will either hit pan on them or use them 30 times. That was the same as last year. So if I hit the 30 uses goal and I've not hit pan on the shade yet, I can roll it out. That didn't happen last year. I usually hit pan around the 40 use mark, but we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I can redraw shades that are the same. Last year I had 1 redraw. This year I just want to give myself the freedom to redraw if 2 shades are too similar, or too similar to to something that I'm already penning in my Panda palette. I really want these 2 projects to work together because I really enjoy both of them. And yeah, that is the way I'm doing this. So yeah, let's just go on and randomize the shade. So I already have my and I do have some shades that are on the chopping block. I will have to decide if I want to use them for Frankens. They're mainly brown shades, and I'm thinking I might end up frankening them in a bronzer. So if I get them, I will just redraw. But yeah, I've got my numbers 1 to 312, and those are my panable shadows. That are my eyeshadows without pan and that are not in a project. Right now, the only eyeshadow that I have in a project are my Panda palette eyeshadows. So yeah, let's just randomize 5 shades. So number 1 is 25 Christmas. I feel like we're playing bingo right now. But yeah, number 2 is 212. I like this one, I don't know why. And then number 60, and how many are there? 3. And 201 and 212 might be from the same palette actually, but we will see. And 114. I will go grab them and be right back. Okie dokie. So shade number 25 is a single shadow that comes from the Potted palette, and of course is a weird shape. It is just a pink satiny shade that just will not swatch. So yeah, let me just build it up a little bit. My goodness, this just does not want to swatch. Hopefully this one will be a little better on the eyes. Can you see that? This one, not a fantastic shade, but it will go with my Bandit palette, so I'll give it that. Yeah, not great, but we will see about that. That one comes from a Pupa palette, like the one with the butterflies on. I'm not sure how that was called, but there's that. Number 212 is from, is that it? Yeah, it's from my Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette, and of course it is shade number 1. And here we go again with the cream shades. It is this one called Bitter Start, and that truly is a bitter start. But yeah, I mean, I don't have that many cream shades in my Bandit palette. I only have 1, maybe 2 that I can use as a cream shade, so I mean, I'm not too mad at it, but this is going to be another shade that just will not swatch. So that is going to be fun. Let me just see if that works. That works better than the pink. So yeah, that is shade number 2. And let me just clean my hands because this is getting messy. And then shade number 3 comes from one of the palettes that I wanted to choose as my 5th shade, actually, because I really want to pan this eventually. And this is the iconic Reloaded, the Revolution Reloaded Iconic Division palette, and I've just repressed this one that used to have pan, so I'm considering this one as having pan. But I have finished 2 shades last year from this palette. So the shade I got was shade number 6, and let me hold this the right way so that I can count correctly. So this one is not number 1 because it is gone. So shade number 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is my shade. I mean, not too bad. I do have a dark brown in my Bandit palette, but I can work with that. So there it is. And then a shade number 201, where is it? Comes from this little tiny palette. This is by Sephora, and it is the shade number 3. And it is a shimmery shade, just a brown shimmer shade, which I'm very happy about. And this is it, swatched. It just does not go with this one, but I can work with that as well. And then the last shade comes from this guy right here. And as you can imagine by the packaging, it is going to be a blue shade. I don't know if I'm ready for that. If you have seen my Bandit palette from last year, you know that I've been wearing blue looks for pretty much the last 3 months, and yeah, we will see how that goes. But it is a shimmer shade, at least. It is a shade number 4, no, number 6. That is this one right here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, no, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a very nice blue shade. I mean, I do like it, but I'm just not ready for it quite yet. But I will keep it in. I mean, this is beautiful. It truly is beautiful. But yeah, I don't know. At least it will give me some variety from my very pink-based palette. So yeah. I mean, I will eventually have to work with blue shades this year, so I might as well just start with it. So this is my color story for this month. And let me just give you some numbers, because I do have goals for this year. And come on, I just changed my password, and of course I got the wrong one. So I'm starting at a pen percentage of no. Okay, I need to update this spreadsheet, but I'm starting at a pen percentage of 7.03, so basically 7. And my goal for this year is to at least go up to basically to double that and be at 15. It's not exactly double, but you know, 15 would be a nice achievement. I'm not going to count the how do I put this? I mean, last year I counted the pens that I had in my pen palette in this total, and that total decreased a lot at the end of the year because, of course, those pens were finished at the end of the year, and that was my goal with those eyeshadows. So that kind of messed up the percentage. I was at 13.4 last year, at the end of last year, so, and that went down a lot. So yeah, I'm not counting my pen palette or any eyeshadow that I plan to finish this year in this count, but I will add them at the end of the year if they're not done and have pen in them, if that makes any sense to you. But yeah, that is my plan for this year. Last year I hit 15 pens in this project, I believe, and I would really love to hit 20. I don't know if that aligns with the percentage. I'm kind of winging it right now. I don't know why I didn't prepare for this, but I just wanted to get this video filmed, so sorry for that. But yeah, I don't know, this is just what is going to happen. As I did last year, I will track my number of uses because, of course, I do have the 30 mark like getaway. So I will be giving you the numbers, the number of times that I've used each shade, and that's pretty much it. I've talked too much. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel so that we can keep in touch, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!